Hello there. So what's the purpose of this video? It's part of a series of videos because what I want people to do before they come to actually book in with me, if they want to have sessions or have a discovery call and see if we're a good fit. What the purpose of this video is for you to understand how I approach sessions. It's pretty straightforward. I look at our minds like you would have a camera, a phone. Basically you're going to record something on your phone using your camera settings. You're down at the beach, you see the beautiful blue sky, so the camera's going to record the blue sky. It's going to also record the sounds. You might be hearing the waves, seagulls, a gentle breeze, whatever it is happening at that time. The camera will pick up that as well, so the camera phone will pick up that. What the camera and the phone doesn't pick up is the feelings that you have when you're walking along the beach. The feeling of the sand underneath your feet, between your toes. Maybe you're going for a walk in the water. Maybe you're swimming in the sea. It doesn't also pick up on the feeling of the sun on your skin. It doesn't pick up on how that makes you feel. So the camera phone analogy works to a point, but what I'm trying to stress here is the fact that your mind and body pick up so much more, and all of your senses are used whenever you're having an experience. So if you're at the sea, you will see the expanse of the water and maybe the surrounding landscape. You'll hear the wind, the breeze, the seagulls, whatever it might be, other people on the beach. You'll physically feel the sand underneath your feet or the cool water. That will make you feel emotionally a certain way. Free, excited, relaxed, calm, energized, whatever it is. So you see, you hear, you feel, physically and emotionally. There may be a taste and a smell. You may smell the salt air. You might be eating an ice cream at the time. So you'll taste something as well, and you bring that all together and it forms a belief about that experience. This is a really good experience I'm having here on the beach. I must remember to do this more often, whatever you make it mean. Now that's the good thing. That's the good positive experience. But as you know this, and you not need me to tell you, you'll probably have experienced things in life that aren't good, things that don't serve you. Flashbacks that you don't want to have, feelings in your body that you don't need, coming from past events. You may have buried them and you don't know where they come from, or you may be very aware of where these feelings come from. They're called triggers. You maybe watch something on social media, you have a conversation with somebody, you're reading an article in a magazine, see something on TV, in a film, whatever it might be, and it reminds you of a previous event and you don't feel good. That's called a flashback. Alright then. So why am I telling you all this? To give you back your power. To give you back hope. To help you understand that yes, you might have had experiences in the past that no longer serve you, that come back in the form of flashbacks, in the form of physical feelings in your body, and they're unwanted and they're unsettling. What that is, that's your mind and body working in tandem to say, we don't want to experience this again. That person reminds us of a person from the past. That situation that we're going to go into isn't safe. It might be social settings. It might be social gatherings. It might be making a presentation. It could be asking that person out. It might be a fear of being on your own, a fear of being in open spaces. It could be because you've had a traumatic experience in the past, a car accident, assault, abuse of some description, and it just doesn't serve you anymore to be on high alert, because that's what our body does. Our mind and body work together to say, we don't want to experience this again. So you'll get the symptoms, you'll get the visions, you'll get the flashbacks, you'll get the sounds, you'll get the physical feelings, you get the emotions. The opposite of what you experienced on the beach, for example, but you use exactly the same formula. It's like having placeholders in front of you, glasses, empty glasses, and inside the first one is what you see, the next one what you hear, the next one what you feel emotionally, physically, what you taste, what you smell, and the last one is what you make it mean. That's the formula to make yourself happy and healthy. That's the same formula to make yourself miserable and unwell. The good news is, because the formula is the same, we don't have to go and try and magic something up. We don't have to make up new things to try and pretend and try and just distract ourselves from what's really bothering us. No, we can go and take a look at the times, the events, the memories, the feelings that you had back then, and reduce the intensity of them, dissolve the hurt and the pain, gain the wisdom from that event, and carry it forward, and replace those same glass placeholders of what you see, what you hear, what you feel, and so on, with how you want to feel, what you would like to picture in your mind, what you would like to feel in your body, what you would like to make it mean. So that's where I come in. I can guide you and help you clear out the unwanted hurts, gain the wisdom from the event, and carry that forward, and actually start to create beliefs that serve you.